Matthew here with another 30 Minutes to Thrive daily yoga session. It's Monday. Welcome to Monday. It's a great day. Great day to do yoga. Every day is a great day to do yoga. So I've titled this video, this live, how to make yoga easy. Because we just want to make it easy. Why make it hard? Why make things difficult when we can make them easy? So, a lot of the time we think, okay, we've got to get our yoga gear, we've got to get our mat, we've got to get our special, yoga trousers. We've got to go to a yoga class, we've got to find the right class, and then we've got to go there and do our session, come home, and and that takes up a lot of time. It takes a lot of time, and it's great. I've gone to morning, Jean. Good to see you, or hello, good evening. I've got the yoga all over the world, and wherever I've lived, I've found whatever's going on around and gone to the classes, and that's great. But what you want to do is you want to be able to do it every day. To do yoga every day, that is where we start getting everything starts to compound on top of each other. You start getting better results. If you just go to your yoga class twice a week, you don't really progress very much. But if you do it every day, and then oftentimes you think, well, I don't have time this evening, or it's raining, or whatever, life kind of gets in the way. So what I do highly recommend is definitely going to classes, because then you learn correct technique, and then your yoga teacher, if they're good, will adjust you and align you and make sure you're doing things correctly and safely. But then to empower yourself and create your own daily yoga practice, where you have your little space, where you have your mat out and you go, okay, this is my space, this is where I do my and again, our yoga classes are generally an hour and 50 minutes, an hour and 30 minutes is a yoga class. So what I recommend is just having that practice of, it doesn't need to be an hour, it doesn't need to be an hour and a half. You can have a 30-minute session. You can have a 5-minute yoga session. If you've got 5 minutes, do 5 minutes. Do 3 postures. If you can commit to doing 3 postures, 3 asanas a day, that from there you'll generally do more. But if you go, okay, my commitment is 3 a day, I'm going to do a sun salutation, I'm going to do a forward bend, and I'm going to do warrior 2, let's say. Yeah. And from there you go, okay, well, I just feel like doing a bit more. And if you can just get those 30 minutes in every single day, and then maybe once or twice a week you go to a class and get your hour and a half in, and that's a great thing to do. So make it easy by committing to doing something every single day, and then you start to build up a habit. We've been doing this now for 5-6 weeks, and if you've been following every day, you've got the habit of it now. It doesn't take any sort of real push from your brain. It's in your brain, and your brain's like, oh yeah, today is yoga, and you feel like an ease of going into it, not where you have to actually use willpower. At the start, you need willpower to do something, right? You need to push yourself, a bit of willpower. But after a while, it becomes a habit, and that's what we're looking to get. That everything becomes easy when it becomes a habit. Because how hard is it to brush your teeth? It's a habit. You do it. It was drilled into you as a child for most people, and you just do it twice a day or more, no matter what. So we want to make this a habit. Imagine if this was a habit, a lifelong habit that you had, where you took 30 minutes for yourself every day, where you did these foundational practices, these just being conscious, being present, being aware of your body, being aware of your breath, doing breathing exercises, doing these postures, doing some strength work. If you just did that 30 minutes a day for the rest of your life, we're going to spend those 30 minutes doing something. We may as well use it doing something that's going to give us the fuel for the rest of our day, the rest of our week. It's like driving a car along and going, well, I don't think I'll stop and get fuel or fill up the oil or water or wipe the insects off the windows. You know, you're not going to have such a great ride. You'll probably break down at some stage. So if you take that time each day just to look after yourself and give yourself the nourishment you need, you're through the oxygen, through the water, be conscious of the water you're drinking, and then through the nutrients you're putting into your body, and then from there you can make all your other goals and plans, but just take those 30 minutes a day. That's how you make yoga easy. You don't need to be perfect. You see all these folks on YouTube and everything that are super flexible and everything. I'm not super flexible, but you don't need to be. That's what I'm saying. Okay. So we are going to start with some breathing. We're going to do 2 rounds of the Wim Hof. 40 breaths in. We've upped it to 40 now. 40 breaths in. Fully in, half out, fully in, half out. Do that 40 times. We're going to breathe all the way out, hold the breath for as long as we can. Then we breathe all the way in, hold it for 10 seconds, push the oxygen up into the brain, and then that's 1 round. We're just going to do 2 today, okay? Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's go. That's halfway. Last 10. Breathe all the way out and hold. Okay, very good. It's 1 round. So if you're just coming on, we're doing the Wim Hof breathing technique. And when Wim Hof was asked, they said, so what exactly is the Wim Hof method? Can you explain it? And he said it's a distillation of many, many years of experience and practice. It's a distillation of all of that. So, which is profound, you know, profound. So you ready? Let's go. One more time. Last 10. Last one. Now breathe all the way and hold the breath. Wow. Yeah. So it's got to have the intuition to lie down for that one, and yeah, it is better. You know, for sure, it's better to do this lying down. You can go deeper. Absolutely. Recommend it if you're doing this with me, then don't recommend standing up because you know some people do black out. I've never had an experience like that. But some people have very very like physiological profound experiences as well. So it's good to lie down and just let your body do what it does when you do it, and you can take more. You can take in more oxygen that way as well. Also, if you're sitting up and your back isn't straight, you're likely to be not breathing fully diaphragmically. So you're pushing your diaphragm down as you're breathing, rather than breathing all the way down and lifting your diaphragm up. So if you are sitting up, you want to make sure you've got a really good straight back. But lying down, for sure, that's something else. I think the the breath hold there was like at least another 20 or 30 seconds. I think it was almost 2 minutes, that breath hold. Okay, phenomenal. Yep. Okay, let's do this. Some asanas on your mat. I'm going to go straight up into downward facing dog. Hold that. Drop from heel to heel, start to loosen up the ankles, calves, Achilles tendon, the hips. Good. And then the knees a bit, and then go a bit further down so you're stretching more on the shoulders. Come back up, push back, drop down on the heels, straighten the legs. Now you're stretching more on the hamstrings, more the calves. Good. From there, take one foot off. Now it's a deeper stretch now on one foot. Then we're going to straighten this leg up in the air, nice and straight. Both legs straight. Good. Now bring the heel in, open up the hip. Balance. One hand, one foot. Now from there, go all the way around. Drop down. Palm on. Lift up the hips. Looking backwards. Breathe through the nose. From there, coming back. All the way over. Now bring you up the other foot, stretch it up nice and high, heel down. Bring the heel, open up the hip, lift the knee up. From there, bring the hand off, balance. Go all the way down. Hands back, fingers pointing backwards, lift up the hips, looking back. Coming back, same way you went down, arms over. So good for the shoulders this, all the way down. Push back. From there, drop the elbows down, all the way down, look up, toes back, looking up. Push back. And again, all the way down. Look up. Push back. Hold that. And all the way down. Then look up. Back. From there, bring one foot forward. Push the fingers up. Let's bring this up. Foot forward. Raise Looking up. Hold that. Straighten the back leg. Now drop the knee down, push the toe back, reaching backwards. Push hip forwards. Come down from there. Bring the foot back. Other foot forward. Stretching up. Looking up. Push the fingers high. Relax the shoulders down. Straighten the back leg. Now drop the knee, toe back, hip forward, reaching backwards. Come back down. The hands down, back, push back, down into downward dog again. Holding that. Breathing through the nose, relax the head and neck. Now, come to plank, holding that, feeling strong. Bring the foot forward. From there, place the hand down, bring the foot to the side, lift the arm up. Push the fingers up to the sky, looking up. Stretch it over, pushing it away. Feel the stretch coming up the back, up the lats. And back. From there, push back slightly, reaching back. And down, bring that foot back, bring the other one up to the inside, bring the heel down, stretch that arm up. Hand flat if you can. Now push the fingers away, feel the stretch come out the back. From there, feeling strong in your leg coming up. Stretch back. Down, foot out, holding the plank again, still with me, good. From there, circling the hips. Strong core. Other direction. Now from side to side, up and down. Now to the side, and up, and hold. Bring the foot up. Rest the toe, straighten the leg. Oh. Come on, man. And down on the other side. Stretch it up. Look up. Lift the leg. Press the toe. Stretch it up. Down. Back in the plank again. Hold that. Hold it strong, feeling strong, pushing your hands down. Tucking your tailbone in. Down from there. Okay. Good effort. If you just manage that whole little series, that little flow series there. Very good. Now, feet out to the side. Wow. Whew. This is one I struggled with for a long time. These muscles were so tight in here. I've been working on it. So circles to the front. Starting to warm up these muscles in here. Little micro stretches as we circle other direction. Okay, from there, sit up, breathe in, breathe out over to your right, and down. Breathe in, up through center. Breathe out over to the other side. Breathe into center. I'm going to bend forward at the waist. So bring the feet out as wide as you possibly can. And then bending forwards at the waist. Just easing it down little by little. Don't force anything. Good thing to do to get past little plateaus is isometric. So in this position, go as far forward as you can, then squeeze everything in. Tighten all your muscles like you're trying to push your heels down into the ground. And you're lifting yourself off the ground. So tighten everything in, pull, 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 squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Keep squeezing, keep squeezing, keep squeezing. 3, 2, 1, then relax it, and you'll find you'll stretch further down after the muscles have been relaxed. So you stretch a little bit further now. Now let's go again. 3, 2, 1, squeeze. Squeeze everything tight. and then relax, and then go further and surrender into the posture. Breathing coming up. And relax that. Bring the feet in nice and easy, nice and slowly. We're almost done. Almost done. For some reason I find this helpful after I do that. Finding this little forward bend, straighten the legs out. Breathing in, stretching up. Bring that bend forward from the waist. Use your abdominals to pull yourself forward, not your arms. It's important to be patient with yoga. Very patient. Don't be in a rush. And also with life. You know, yoga is we superimpose our principles and learnings from yoga onto our life, and same for life. You know, don't be in a rush. Don't be in a rush in life. Be patient. Be patient, and it will all come. Yeah. Doesn't mean not to take action. Being patient doesn't mean not taking action. Take action, but in a way where you're patient, where you're not wanting the results, and if you don't get the results, then you quit. You know, because that's the pitfall. Yeah. So go for it. Take actions. Take consistent actions. But be patient with your results. Results will come. Okay, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for letting me be your coach and your instructor in this time. I appreciate it, and I look forward to seeing you all again tomorrow, same time. A little bit late today, but you know, we aim to be 12 o'clock European Standard Time. Made a video yesterday, so I'm going to upload that today, so you can check out that video as well. Very, very powerful on manifestation. Exactly how you can manifest anything you desire in your life. Okay, thanks again, and shall see you all again tomorrow.